Hi there, welcome to this week's video. Today I'm going to show you how I make my favourite overnight oats. So if you don't know, overnight oats is basically just oats mixed with some other stuff and soaked overnight in the fridge so that you have a delicious, nutritious breakfast ready to go in the morning. So I normally have porridge for breakfast, but I find that as the weather gets a bit better, I often switch it up for overnight oats. And also a lot of people who don't like porridge do actually like overnight oats. And it's just a really handy breakfast because you can make it the night before, and because it's in a jar, if you're running out the door in the morning, you can just take the jar with you. So today I'm going to use one of these jars. I just got it really cheap in IKEA, but sometimes I use like old jars from peanut butter or coconut oil or something like that I've washed out. So you just start with the oats then. So I have half a mug of oats here, so just add those in. And then I use about 3/4 of a mug then of milk. So it just depends on kind of how milky or thick you want the overnight oats, but I use about 3/4 of a mug then, so just add that in. I've said before that I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't eat dairy, but I'm loving this oat milk at the moment. It's really nice, but my husband just uses regular milk in his overnight oats. And then I add a tablespoon of milled seeds. So these are just plain linseeds or flax seeds from Aldi. So just add those in. My husband uses this mix here, which is flax seeds, milks, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds and goji berries. And then I add a tablespoon of almond butter, and that's the one from Tesco. My husband uses peanut butter in his, so just whatever you prefer. And then there's no other added sugar or anything in the overnight oats. So if you need a bit of sweetness, if you're used to sweetness, there's absolutely no harm in adding a teaspoon of honey. So you just give that a really good mix. Make sure that the honey and the nut butter is well mixed, and then you can add some fruit. So I'm just adding some blueberries and nectarines because they're just my favorites, but you can use whatever you want. So just give those a little mix through, then just close the jar and pop it in the fridge overnight. So here's one I made earlier, or rather last night. So as you can see, the oats and the seeds absorb a lot of the milk, so it makes it really kind of thick and creamy, but you can use more milk than I did if you prefer it to be a bit more milky. So enjoy, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Okay, I have to do this in one take, no faffing.